What's up, everybody? It's J and J with Justin and Jordan. What we got today, Justin? A lot of stuff going on.
A lot of stuff going on. A lot of things going on in the league. There's a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yo, I fuck with that shirt, bro.
Yeah.
You fuck
Oh
with,
shit.
You fuck with the Yankees?
Of course. Look at us. We got the Spider-Man shit going on right now.
It was not on purpose.
Yeah, it was not on purpose.
It was not on purpose, but like you said, a lot going on today. What's going on in the NBA, bro?
Yeah, we got a lot of storylines. Clippers just got their first win last night.
Whoa!
Yeah. Clap it up for them
Good
niggas.
for you guys.
The whole Kelly Oubre situation, we didn't get to talk about it last week because it happened literally was it the day after?
The day of, I'm pretty sure, bro.
Yeah, it might have been the day of, but like hours after. So we couldn't get to talk about that. And just a lot of good play. This was what, the third week of the in-season tournament?
Yep.
So a lot of shit to talk about right here.
Yeah, I feel you, but you named a lot of stuff, Justin, but you didn't even think to acknowledge the biggest news that happened.
The next one?
That's very important. But Draymond Green choking out Gobert, suspended 5 games. Only 5 games, honestly. I think this is some bullshit, to be honest with you. You're getting a 5-game suspension for choking out another player. You are known for having incidents like this every fucking year. Punch your own teammate, kick Steven Adams 2 times. You curb stomp Sabonis in the chest. You just get away with everything. And now, like, we got to start taking players' history into the fact. Because, for example, John Morant, the reason they threw down that 25-game suspension is like, bro, look at your history right now with the guns and shit. Like, you keep doing this shit and you not learn your lesson. So, boom, 25 fucking game suspension. Why are we not doing the same thing with Draymond when he has these issues every fucking year? I would have given him 10 games. Me personally. Like, how long would you have suspended him? Because I would have given him 10 to 12 games.
I feel like 5 to 10 was like, I think 10 would have been like the max.
You think 10's the max?
Yeah.
For trying to choke out another player after all the shit he's done?
I don't think they, like, realistically, I don't think they would have gave him 10. But if I'm thinking in the mind of fucking David Stern, like we always go back to,
stop.
Yeah, that
Don't
motherfucker.
get me started.
Yeah, that motherfucker would have got 15 games in the Stern era,
Bro,
maybe 20.
Yeah, I was about to say it would have been like 20 games. You making us look bad.
But like I'm thinking in the current times, I'm like he'll probably like to me 5 was a surprise, low key. Like in this,
I thought Ansel was gonna be like 2 games,
yeah,
50K.
In the Silver era, I'm like, oh, he's probably gonna get like 2 games, maybe 3 at the most.
Adam Silver's pussy.
To me.
No, it's just the truth. Adam Silver's pussy.
Nah, he really is. But yeah, to me 5 was kind of a surprise. I'm like, damn, Silver, you got some balls today. But yeah, 5 is still kind of. I don't know how to feel about it because the fucking pendulum for both commissioners is like on the other fucking side of the other.
Annoying.
So it's like we always say, you got to meet in the middle somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Stern would have gave him 20. Fucking Silver would have gave him 3.
Yeah.
I guess you got to meet at 15 somewhere.
Like me like at 12, some 12, shit like that. Like, come on. I don't know, bro. I'm not happy about it. I mean, whenever we talk about the Warriors, you know what I say. I say Draymond is the second most important player of that dynasty.
Yeah.
Pre and post Kevin Durant. And obviously when Kevin Durant came in, he slid down to 3. I've always felt that he was the better player between him and Klay Thompson. He was much more important. I love Draymond Green for what he does on the floor that isn't dirty, right? I'm a fan of his play. I like his game, right? He does everything that you need to do. Unfortunately, and some people would say, well, the antics are a part of it. Unfortunately, these type of antics are annoying. If you're gonna tell Ant Edwards, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I'm cool with that. Talking shit to Paul Pierce, I'm cool with that. You know, you choke someone out, you curb stomp somebody in the chest and the sternum. I'm not fucking with that, bro. That's not cool to me. And in my honest opinion, bro, I think we've gotten to the point, bro, that Draymond Green is probably top 3 dirtiest players of all time. And it's probably between him, Bill Laimbeer, and Bruce Bowen. And take your fucking pick, but in my honest opinion, they're all on the same tier list of dirty. Like, it's starting to get a little bit frustrating. And this shit with Sabonis barely happened 5 months ago.
Yeah, I remember we
Shit
were
was
talking.
fine.
That was like
Exactly.
one of our first episodes.
That was like 5-6 months ago, bro.
Yeah.
That's an issue.
Yeah.
Ain't shit happened. Now look what happened. And I like what Gobert said though. Gobert's kind of taking in stride, and he basically called him out. Like Draymond Green, when Steph Curry isn't there, he don't stay on business, bro. He really doesn't.
Nah, yeah.
He does not stay on business. I low key like conspiracy theory. You know, using that conspiracy theory mindset. I really do feel like he's like, damn, Steph's not here. I'm about to get exposed. Let me choke this nigga out. I hate Gobert anyways. Let me choke him out. That way I don't have to play this fucking game. I just think that him and since staying on the words, I think him and Klay Thompson are so fucking insecure, bro, at this point in time in their careers. They know that they're declining. I mean, we were talking about in the group chat yesterday. I know Dave and Mike, you know, they like Klay Thompson. I was just saying, like, well, where's the Klay Thompson stands now? This thing is shooting like shit. He's averaging 13 points. He's 33 years old. I don't give a fuck about this little injury excuse thing, too. People are like, oh, well, he's injured. He was injured. You guys were not saying that 2 years ago when he dropped 50 and averaged 21 for the season. You guys didn't say that last year when he averaged 21 for the season. So you just tell me that the injury shit, we could use that excuse now? You tell me, because I'm kind of getting tired of that shit. I think that what this is, that this team, besides Steph, they're very insecure when it comes to that big three. Draymond Green is insecure in himself. That's why he's doing all these answers. I feel like we're getting the worst version of Draymond because he's becoming more and more insecure. Same thing with Klay Thompson. Klay doesn't start fucking fights, really. And he started this bullshit for no reason. Truth be told, no fucking reason. But how do you feel, Justin, about this sharp Klay Thompson decline?
Yeah, first I wanted to comment a little bit on the Draymond shit. Just the fact that I'm not even the biggest Rudy Gobert fan, but I stand with what he said. Mm-hmm. A lot of people in the comments everywhere was like, Rudy's just a soft ass nigga. He's like, that's why he got choked out. But I'm like,
from behind.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, y'all gonna go off history and your personal dislike of Rudy Gobert to say that Draymond was in the right? Because if you watch, like, Rudy wasn't even. Oh yeah, fuck Steve Kerr, by the way.
Oh, you do it first. Do it first.
Yeah, because that nigga tried to say, yo, Rudy Gobert put his hands on Klay Thompson's neck. If you watch the replay, he didn't even grab his neck. He grabbed like his jersey, low key, mm-hmm. And he wasn't even like trying to instigate. He was just trying to like de-escalate the fight. So that's all he was doing. Then Draymond, just from the looks of it, it was just like, you could tell he has like some type of personal vendetta with Rudy Gobert, because the moment Rudy Gobert was in that little scuffle, Draymond came running. Like, yeah, he came running. Like, Draymond was nowhere near that play, and as soon as he saw Rudy in that picture, he went running. He's like, "Oh yeah, I've been waiting to do this." Yeah, like, it's like the motherfuckers in any sport, when they get cooked, mm-hmm. and they get tight and they immediately like a reaction, they just try to do some shit. I don't know. That
shit happens at the park.
Yeah, it happens at the fucking park.
Man,
like,
I do that shit a lot. Yeah. The most, honestly.
But like that shit, I'm like, he clearly doesn't fuck with Rudy Gobert.
For no reason. So it's ridiculous, bro.
Like, Steve Kerr, I understand, like, trying to stand with your guys, but you gotta take accountability, like, at some point. Because, like, this is constant. Draymond's always doing some bullshit that'll keep you guys out of some games, or it might fuck up your chances at something. Like, there's times where you could have his back, but there's also times where you got to take accountability. Look at game what, 4 of the NBA Finals, 2016? Mm-hmm. That motherfucker got kicked out. Yep. Y'all didn't chew his ass out. Maybe y'all did behind the scenes. I don't know.
They don't.
But you guys fucking keep encouraging this shit. And the clear factor of this shit was him punching Jordan Poole in the face. And y'all got rid of Jordan Poole and then paid this nigga. Y'all are just like rewarding this shit. Mm-hmm. So. And
now look at their fucking offense.
So now, yeah. And I feel bad for Steph Curry because, like, I love watching him play, but this team is not it, bro.
I don't feel
And
bad.
now getting to Klay Thompson, it's a joke, because that nigga sucks now. Mm-hmm. Like, it's bad. And niggas like to bring up the injuries, but like, the injury shit was valid like the first year back. Mm-hmm. But at this point, We saw big games last year at times, big games 2 years ago at times. So to bring it up this year is not really a point because we've already seen it.
Own that fucking fraud.
So
Own that fraud.
at this point, the only shit Klay Thompson is flexing up is the 4 rings.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga could be getting jumped and he's gonna be throwing up 4 from the like. So
Nah, but now you say that, I kind of want to say what I said in the group chat on the camera. I'm sorry to cut you off
Nah, you
because
good.
you right, especially with that jumping shit. Klay Thompson loves to flex them forward, bro, and he ain't on shit now. And it's just so funny to me because, like I said in the group chat, Klay Thompson is the nigga that, like, if you and your boys are jumping someone, he don't touch that nigga at all. But when everything's over, he kick that nigga in the head and run away and then want to start bragging like, damn, we fucked him up. That is literally Klay Thompson.
you're gonna say he's the nigga on the phone, like, yeah, we got him.
Yeah, low key that too. But I feel like he kicked the nigga in the head at the end, and he's like, "Oh, like I really did shit." Like, bro, come on. And like you said, bro, stop with the injury shit, my nigga. Stop, cause you know what? Like I said in the fucking group chat, you know I'm critical of Kobe. I never say anything bad about post 2013 Kobe. The man legitimately, when he came back from his Achilles, did not look the same. He was washed from the jump. I'm not giving Klay that same treatment because this man came back, started off slow, picked it up. Looked like old Klay Thompson offensively, not defensively. Offensively, he looked just like himself from before in terms of scoring, in terms of efficiency. You feel me? 21 point per game score the last 2 years. If he started off ass like this, if 2 years ago he started off averaging 13 and he was averaging 13 2 years ago, last year and this year, I'm like, damn, you know, I can't even give him shit. He's just hurt. Injuries fucked him up. But my nigga, you guys were not saying shit about his injuries 2 years ago. Last year, just own up to the fact that he's washed and a fucking fraud. He's a fraud at this point in his career. The man has one job now, not two. One job. Shoot the fucking ball. You don't gotta guard no more. You don't gotta guard nobody because you can't guard a fucking traffic cone at this point. Just shoot. Nigga can't even do that. He's a fucking fraud. And now I want to jump into the Steve Kerr shit. Bro, Steve Kerr is... I fucking hate Steve Kerr. I'll just be straight up. I hate Steve Kerr. Because like you said, he enables this shit. And he's one of the biggest fucking hypocrites in the NBA in terms of coaches, bro. This man, 2 years ago, when Dylan Brooks hurt Gary Payton, oh, he broke the code. He broke the code. We don't do that. We don't do that. In the NBA, we have a code. You don't do that. My nigga, where's the code when someone gets stomped in the sternum? Where's the code where one guy punches his teammate in the fucking face with a Superman punch? But Steve Kerr likes that shit because it happened to him. And he's a fucking pussy too. That's what it is. Where's the code when someone gets choked out of nowhere and like, oh, well, he was holding Klay by the neck. Like, Draymond wasn't wrong. And I know for a fact Adam Silver did one thing right. He definitely made the fucking call and said, bro, you can't say some dumb shit like that. Go apologize the next day. Because the next day he was like, oh, no, yeah, we gotta keep Draymond in line. He was completely in the wrong. Fuck Steve Kerr, bro. Fuck him. Deadass, fuck him. I'm tired of him being a fucking hypocrite, bro.
Yeah, it's starting to look bad on Steve Kerr. Like I like Steve Kerr, but like it's the last couple of years it's starting to get bad.
Fuck that nigga,
this
bro.
accountability shit, the USA basketball shit, like it's not looking too good, my brother. Like it's not.
Good for you. You could coach Curry and Kevin Durant. Good for you, my nigga. Good for you.
Yeah. And
honestly.
Yeah. And Klay Thompson, I don't know what to say. Like you can't keep throwing up them 4 rings. Like you can't.
He's a fraud.
Because each of those finals.
Where were you?
Each of those finals, there was always a meme with you sitting on the bench, like, oh, when you did nothing in the group project, but you got an A. Like, I remember seeing that in the 15 finals, like, when that shit was going on, because you wasn't there. Like, so you can't really, I would just be like, I would just shut the fuck up and do my thing.
Name one good Klay Thompson final series.
Series? I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, I only have
exactly.
Yeah, the only good like memorable
the shit
moment
against the Raptors.
Yeah, when he came.
Nothing else.
Yeah, when he got hurt, hit the free throw. Yeah, that's.
Besides that, it's Steph, save me. Draymond, save me. Durant, save me. Ain't do shit, bro. I'm tired of the Klay Thompson shit. Bro, you're washed. It's over. It's honestly over for Klay Thompson, bro. You're never going to be the same again. And I want to ask you, Justin, look at this nigga. Are you giving this nigga the bag?
No shot.
But put yourself in the mentality. This guy helped us win 4 rings. legend to the fucking team. We drafted him homegrown.
See, that's why Bob Myers got the
Exactly.
fuck out of there.
But what are you doing though?
He said, "I'm not dealing with this shit."
What are you doing? Are
That's-
you signing him or are you letting him the fuck go? Because Steph Curry does not look washed.
I mean, now it's up to Dunleavy. I mean, he has no attachment to these guys, so he might be like Clay. He might be thinking like us. He'd be like, "Get the fuck out of here, nigga!" Like,
If I want to win, give him the fucking boot.
but the way it started off so far with Dunleavy's tenure has not really looking too good with the moves he's made. So, based on his track record so far, off the little sample size, he might give him the bag. So we don't know, or maybe he'll lowball him, and then Trey would like to leave. But you don't want to. I mean, I don't know what his value is at this point to like let him walk.
Fat minimum.
So I don't know.
2-way contract.
I don't think they're gonna give him the bag, but I feel like I don't know if they're gonna just let him walk either. So I feel like he's gonna try to lowball him.
I'll lowball the fuck out of him.
He's either gonna lowball him or he's gonna trade him.
I'll lowball him to the point that he feels disrespected and leaves, so I don't have to deal with that shit. Rather than just let him walk away, because at least I could say like, oh well, I tried to keep our legend in house, but he left. He wanted more money.
Yeah,
That's how I would do it. But just in totality, bro. Draymond, erratic. Steve Kerr, hypocrite.
what you say? He ratted?
No, erratic.
I thought you said-
No.
I heard he ratted. I was
Draymond, erratic. Steve Kerr, he's an enabler. That's one thing. He's an enabler and he's a hypocrite. Klay Thompson, washed and a fraud. That's what it looks like. And then you got fucking Steph Curry, who's still fucking incredible. You feel me? I'm not counting like, obviously I'm not counting CP because he's not part of that dynasty. But that's what your fucking dynasty looks like right now. Steph Curry and a bunch of fucking clowns. Steph Curry and a bunch of fucking clowns.
I would love to. I know it would never happen. I would love to see Steph Curry leave.
It won't.
And let them motherfuckers just have Golden State to themselves. And we'll see how bad of a shit show it becomes.
Yeah, that's my thing. I want, obviously, I'm not wishing for Steph to be, hurt. Obviously, I don't want that. But I would love to see, damn, I don't even know how to word it because Steph's not going to leave. And the only way this will happen is if he's hurt. But let's say I just don't want him to play a stretch of a certain amount of games and force Draymond to go out there.
Yeah.
And face the fucking crowd. And let's see what you do. Let's see what Klay Thompson does without Steph Curry. Because you guys have done, basically, you're just chilling right now at this point. You guys have done nothing this season. Nothing. I mean, Draymond's been decent. Draymond's been Draymond. But Klay, you ain't done shit, bro. It's time to take your ass to the fucking bench at this point. That's how fucking bad you are. I would send Klay Thompson to the bench. And I would not let him close games. You're at that point, pal. It's over. This whole dynasty cruise, all that bullshit for you, your role in this team, it's over. Go to the fucking bench. Take your 13 points per game. Take that shit to the fucking bench. Give someone else a chance to help the fucking team win. That's me. That's me. But Steve Kerr is a pussy, so he's not gonna do that. Realistically speaking, that's just how it is. But let's stick to the West Coast, man. Like you said, Clippers first win, bro. Very first fucking win. 1-6, correct, since the Harden trade.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about the win, to be honest with you. I want to talk about all the bullshit that's been going on since this issue. Westbrook, now on the bench, accepted the role.
He requested it.
I'm very mature of him. Very fucking mature of him. I like that. Very mature of him. You got Paul George saying, I got to be a glue guy. Ty Lue following that up with, you're not a fucking glue guy. You Paul George. Go out there and fucking play. He's right. But Paul George doesn't have that mentality. Paul George is a very passive player when it comes to his mentality. They saying, oh, Kawhi's going to get his eventually. He don't need the ball. Is that really true? Truly and honestly, is that really true? You got James Harden ISOing with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard on the floor, holding the ball for 20 seconds, just dribbling. Take a shitty-ass shot, take a shitty layup. What do you think the Clippers are going to project as by the end of the season?
I mean, so far it's been rough. I want to say they'll be fighting to get in, but it's still kind of early. But
play-in, or are you talking fighting to get into Not playing.
fighting to get into playing. Yeah, because the way the West is looking right now, like Denver obviously is at the
course.
top. Minnesota looks legit.
Mm-hmm.
The Lakers haven't been as what we expected, but I still feel like they're gonna figure it out.
Yep.
Dallas is amazing this year. They look great. So that's already 4 teams. And then I haven't even mentioned like Phoenix. And then I'm just going off the top of my head. I don't got the standings in front of me.
Phoenix, Thunder,
Thunder, yeah. That's already 6.
Pelicans. I mean, they're okay.
Yeah, they're the fucking young Clippers,
Yeah.
basically.
Pelicans. I mean, there's just a couple of teams out there. Did you say the Rockets already?
I didn't say the Rockets.
The Rockets, surprisingly, at this point, we got to put them in the fucking conversation.
Rockets are legit. Well, they're better than we expected.
100%.
Yeah.
They still have to. They would still have to. Sounds crazy. The Clippers have to prove themselves to be better than the fucking Spurs record wise. Like that's wild to me. I mean, bro, the only team below the Clippers right now is the Grizzlies.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, either the Blazers are tied or they're better than them right now.
That's sad.
Very fucking sad. But guess who's enjoying all this shit? Me.
Yeah.
I'm loving this shit. This shit's... Bro, when I'm watching these Clipper games, I'll be real with you. I'm watching it like... I'm not even watching it as a basketball game sometimes. Sometimes I'm going in with the mentality that, yo, this is a fucking comedy movie. And I'm just laughing at these niggas. Just how fucking inept they are, how they thought this shit was going to work out. And now they're at the bottom of the fucking Western Conference. Who would have thought? These niggas was 3-1 before the Harden trade. Who would have thought, bro? Almost like every fucking fan that knew anything about basketball knew this shit was not going to work out.
Yeah, and fucking last night's game, they snuck that out like
Barely. Fucking 4-point.
And I was watching that game. I was like, Houston should have won that game.
Mm-hmm.
But like, because Clippers, they were going a lot of ISO, missing shots. But then like, some of the shots Houston was missing, I was like, yeah, the Clippers going to win this game. Like, I could see this shit. And Jalen Green, I don't know how. Like, there was one moment, like, there's some shits where, like, I don't know what he's thinking. He had an open lane. You would think he's just going to power up and lay it up. This nigga tried to dunk on Kawhi and then lost the ball. And then Kawhi just stole it. Or it might have went out of bounds, some shit like that. I'm like, and that's a pivotal part of the game where they could, like... And then there was another play at the end where Jalen Green got the ball and he fucking turns it over. And it was like when I'm watching that game, I'm like, clearly Şengün is the guy. And Jabari Smith has some moments in the fourth quarter.
Pretty good.
Fred VanVleet was doing his thing. But I'm like, this is clearly Şengün's team.
Are they gonna recognize that though?
They should. But then the Clippers, like, they literally had to win on some vintage James Harden shit. Like, he got the step back 4-point play. Like, I'm like, damn, that's sweet, isn't it? But like, how many more times are you gonna get that?
Yeah.
We could probably count on one hand, like, how many more times that's gonna happen in this season. So they got their win. They barely snuck it out. Shout out to the Rockets though. I feel like they were good like throughout the whole game. It's just little hiccups at the end, but the Clippers is gonna be tough. The only shit I'm optimistic about for them is that it is still early in the season. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to write them off right now, and then we get to like mid-January, early February, and they start rolling, because we never know what could happen. So, but as of right now, if like, I don't know, I'm like, this team does not. They got to figure some shits out. The Westbrook shit was a step in the right direction. Shout out to Westbrook. To me, I've been saying he's honestly the true leader of this team.
Yeah.
I feel like when you look at that team, you don't really look at like, who's the leader of that team. Kawhi obviously is the best player, but like, we don't look at Kawhi like, oh yeah, he's like our leader. We look at him, we just follow him. I think Westbrook's the guy that holds everybody together.
Yeah.
So I think him making that move, it just speaks to like, yo, we got to get our shit together, and we don't have time to waste. We got to go. And it's good on him, because it shows a lot, because he's been, before that Harden trade, I thought he was playing great. Mm-hmm. The stats might not show it. He was playing great. and then he had to sacrifice once James Harden came here, and that's something we've all criticized Westbrook on because his ego was so big and he never wanted to change. So now it's coming back around. He decided, I'm gonna just let that shit go, and it looks better. You see this shit going full circle now. It looks Westbrook starting to look like the fucking hero, the leader, and then the opposite is happening with Harden. It's crazy, but that's just how. So that's just how life works sometimes.
I think he learned his lesson from playing on the other side of LA.
Yeah,
Because if he tried that Lakers shit, the shit that he did on the Lakers, that attitude, and he did it here, this team would just keep going downhill.
yeah, he recognized.
And like you said, like I'm like proud of him because he is the vocal leader. Like Kawhi Leonard, best player, like you just said. Could you ever imagine Kawhi Leonard going to the locker room at halftime while they losing and be like, "Yo, come on, guys, we gotta fucking win this shit"? No, I think probably sitting in the corner, towel draped over his head, not saying nothing. Paul George, I feel like he'd be like one of them corny niggas out, try to be the leader, and nobody gives a fuck. You feel me? No one's really listening to him. James Harden's just worried about his stats. That's where Westbrook comes in. Like, yo, Westbrook, out of all them dudes, wants to win the most. I promise you. And that's not like a dig at, I'll be honest, it's a dig at James Harden and Paul George, but that's not a dig on Kawhi. He's just not vocal enough. Westbrook wants to win the most out of these four guys. I promise you, he wants nothing more than to win a fucking championship. Nothing more. Nothing would be sweeter for this man's career. And I would like for it to happen, but it's not the team it's gonna happen on, bro.
Yeah.
This is not the team, bro. Like you said, can it happen? Can these guys string along a 6-game win streak in December or some shit? Sure. But even then, are you a contender? No. Even just based on your play right now, I'm not viewing you as a contender. I understand we're like, 11, 12 games into the season? We're not even a quarter into the season yet. I'm still standing by what I'm going to say right now all the way until April. The Clippers are not contenders. I'm sorry. The West is too good. You are not contenders. You're just not. So it's going to look like another wasted year in my opinion.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And it's sad because I would love to see Clippers Mavs Part 3.
Oh, I hope we get it.
Somebody, I forgot who I was listening to. They were like, oh, if they match up again, I got the Clippers. I was like, nah, nigga.
Sure.
I was like, nah, not this time around.
Sure. This time around, this thing got Kyrie. This thing got Derek Lively.
Yeah.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah.
He's got some real hitters with him this time.
Yeah.
But I would take the Mavs to smoke them in 5.
Nah, you know what playoff series I'd love to see this year? Pacers, Hawks.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Every game's going to end 150 to 148.
That would be fire.
Yeah, until the next round they play a defensive team like the fucking New York Knicks, which we could segue into next.
Oh, if we play the Pacers in the playoffs, that's going to be fun.
Nigga, we're going to slow them down.
All the history from the 90s.
I don't even give a fuck about that. We're going to slow them down. And I'm sorry.
That'll be a fun series too.
I'm sorry, but Obi, we are going to own you and make you look like a fucking fraud.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if Randall just bullies that nigga, gets an N1, like let's say it's like a blocking foul, that nigga's on the floor, and Randall just looks at him, he's like, bitch ass nigga, goes to a fucking free throw line.
And another forgotten factor in this too is Luka always cooks the Clippers, but we know this as Knicks fans. RJ always cooks the Pacers for some reason. I don't know what they said
Fuck
to that
them
man.
niggas.
I don't know what they said to that man, but every time we play the Pacers, RJ always goes off.
Bro, fuck Indiana. As a state, fuck Indiana.
Whoa.
What? Fuck Indiana, nigga.
That caught me off guard.
I'm sorry. Fuck Indiana. We would cook them and we'll cook the Hawks, bro. No more of that Trey owns the Knicks. Bro, we got Jalen Brunson now.
Yeah.
We got the best version of RJ, who unfortunately hasn't played in a couple of games, but I guess we could segue into the next talk. Another W on the board. Playing the Hornets later on today. Dude, I wish it was a 1 p.m. game. That's just at
fuck
6.
These back-to-backs. Like, what?
We're going to win.
I
Hornets
hope
are on the
so,
back-to-back
bro.
too.
Who?
So I'm
Oh,
Hornets.
Hornets?
So I'm very confident we're going to win.
Yeah, because I be looking at the schedule. I'm like, yo, they're fucking us. I'm like, was it always like this? I'm like, these back-to-backs is crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of back-to-backs.
So I'm like,
bro.
holy shit. And I'm like, it's because I'm just trying to rack up. Like, I'm trying to go on a winning streak. Like,
we're gonna start.
I'm like, yo, we need to get on like a little 5-6 game winning streak because I'm like, I feel like we could win like 2-3 in a row, and then we lose one, and then we might win one, lose one, because that was the entire story of the 21-22 season.
Yep.
We would win 2 games, lose 2 in a row, win one, lose one, win one, lose one. We might get on a little 3-game winning streak. We'll lose fucking 2 in a row. That was the whole story of that season. Like, I felt like we were just mid all year. So I feel like we got to get on a little streak.
That team was so embarrassing.
Just a few mini streaks here and there throughout the season. Because last year, didn't we go on like
we went on a disgusting win streak.
We went on like
over 9.
Yeah, some shit like that. It was
over
like 12, I
since
think.
the Josh Hart. Yep.
It was like a 12-game winning streak. And then the 2021 season, I think we went like on a 9. It was like a 9 or 10-game winning streak. Some shit like that. So I think we just got to get on little like 5-game streaks, like here and there.
We had 2 so far. Right now, I'm looking up our games. Oh, God, yeah, this is going to be tough.
Yeah,
we got the Hornets tonight. We'll get our 3rd.
Yeah, hopefully.
We got the Timberwolves, the Heat, and the Suns as the 3 next games after that.
That's crazy.
I don't know if we're going to get that 5, bro. I think maybe we could pull off the Timberwolves win.
Yeah, Timberwolves is a maybe.
But the Heat are on their own fucking heater right now.
Yeah,
no pun intended.
Going off right now.
We're going to talk about them in a little bit. They're on a 7-game winning streak. They're just fucking rolling right now. I'm not liking that Miami Heat game. But the next, I like how we're playing right now. I think it's gonna come. That little win streak, that 6-7 game win streak, is gonna come probably later on the season because right now,
probably
bro,
later. Yeah,
but it's inevitable. In my opinion, it's inevitable. You feel me? We're gonna have a couple 4-game win streaks. We're gonna be able to string together that 6-7 range win streak one time during the season.
Yeah, because the way the standings is looking,
It's fucking packed, bro.
Yeah, it's
packed.
It's fucking packed. I'm like, I hope it doesn't stay like that all year. The 1 and 2 Celtics Sixers. Because if we stay at 6, we gotta play the Bucks in round 1. Like
we're tied for 6. It's us and the Magic. Pacers have 1 less win than us because they've played 1 less game. Heat are 8-4. They got one more win than us. Philly got 2. Celtics got 3. Again, it's still only November.
Yeah, still only November.
But I think we're keeping up with not having a losing streak of any sort of type. The guys below us, in my honest opinion, they're gonna stay below us. Except maybe like the Cavs, they could leap us sooner than later. But like the Magic and the Pacers, bro, I have no like issue passing them. I'm very fucking confident. I have no doubt that we're gonna pass the fucking Pacers and the Magic. But I'd love to see the Magic in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So far though, I need RJ to come back, man. I need RJ to come back. I like this team with RJ in the lineup. We're doing good still without him, but damn, bro, RJ has been just different this year, and we need that shit.
Yeah, we didn't have RJ or Grimes yesterday.
Oh, I was gonna say we haven't had RJ for 3 games now.
Yeah.
We need that nigga back.
Nah, yeah, he's been hooping.
Star J Barrett.
Yeah, he's been hooping a lot. Shout out Quickly yesterday. And, well, Brunson too, but shout out Quickly. Went back home and just fuck the Wizards up.
Bro, I love when Quickly steps up, bro.
Yeah, those are some of my favorite games.
That
Boston game is my favorite game ever from Quickly. Bro, holy shit.
When he steps it up, bro, I just be like, yes, bro, this is what I fucking want from you, bro. Just because I feel like he steps up when he needs to.
Yeah.
Like, he'll play his role. But if Brunson's struggling, RJ's struggling, Randall's struggling, he's like, yo, I'll take control of this fucking game.
Yeah.
And he just does it, bro. And I just think to myself, like, obviously it's unrealistic, but I'm like, yo, imagine he does this every fucking game. Like, holy shit, you would be an all-star. You feel me? You would be what your best friend Tyrese Maxey is, bro. But that's what kind of kills me and makes me think he's gonna get the bag? Huh?
Is he gonna get the bag?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I think he's gonna be gone, bro, and that's gonna make me really sad. Unfortunately, bro, like, does he want to be that 6th man or does he want to be the guy somewhere else? You know, because you cannot start with Brunson, bro. I'm sorry, you can't.
And I would also be curious to see what he could do as a starter.
Yeah, but I don't want him to leave, bro.
Yeah, I don't want him to leave either, but that's gonna be a glaring question in the offseason now.
Tough question.
Yeah.
I, as an armchair general manager, wouldn't know what to do. Do I pay this guy and want either have him be my fucking 6th man, or start him and have him be like that small backcourt where we're probably gonna get cooked sometimes, or do I let this nigga go? And that also brings on the question of like, looking way out in the future. If I let him go now, I'm going to have the money to chase Donovan Mitchell 2 years down the line. Is that worth it? Like he's literally probably more likely than not, he's going to come here. That's what the whispers are saying, bro. He's going to come here eventually.
Yeah, everybody's saying that. I don't know.
I don't know.
Until that nigga put the jersey on.
Yeah, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like
Yeah.
as the GM, it's like, do I think about future cap space and say, yo, I'm letting this man go so I could chase this other dude in the future? Maybe.
I feel like you just have to have a sit down with him quickly at the end of the day.
About what though? And say, look, we need you on the bench or some shit. Cause bro, he's
No, you ask him like, what is it that you want? Like do you honestly want to stay here and do what you want to do and get paid, or do you want to go out and just like see what you can do as like a starter
at the end of the season though. Do that
at the end of the season. Because like if that's what you want to do, you want to get out of here and test your value as a starter and see what you want to do, I will trade you. Just give me a list of teams you want to go to, and I will do that.
Where would he go and be the guy?
Be the guy?
Well, hold on. Let me not say that.
Nah, he won't
be one of the guys. Let's say one of the three.
Yeah, because I feel like you would hope for him to be at like that Maxi type of level.
I think he could be like a Maxi light. I don't think he would match Maxi, and of course they always get compared. Similar draft position, same school, teammates. They're cool with each other. They're friends.
Played at the same time.
Similar play style. Yeah, like that's how it is. Honestly, the one place I see right now, all for it. What if he was on the Magic?
That would be fire.
That would be fire. What if he was on the Magic? What if he was on?
But the Magic.
Would the Timberwolves work with him? I don't think so.
I
have doubt.
I wouldn't do it.
If I was him, I wouldn't go there. I'll go to Orlando.
Orlando.
I don't know where else.
Orlando could be good too, but they're also trying to like mold Anthony Black. They still got questions with Jalen Suggs. I don't know if Markelle will be there.
They always got all these fucking guards.
The rotation is crazy. Damn, bro. I'm trying to think of teams.
Chicago.
I would feel bad for him.
I would feel bad for him too, but he would be the, which is what's the next segment's gonna be, because they're gonna blow it up, bro.
Damn.
If he wants to be the guy so badly, but lose,
you know where he would be so great, but I don't think he wouldn't be one of the guys.
What?
I feel like him in Denver would be so fire.
I don't think it makes sense.
You don't think so? No. Oh yeah. Obviously, as a starting guard, does not make sense.
But no, like I'm talking like strictly just I'm gonna fucking start. Because if he wants to be a six man, do that shit here at home.
Yeah.
But if you want to be a starter, go to Orlando. Go to Orlando if you want to get your numbers and win, because the team's on the come up. If you just want to get your numbers, go to Chicago. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't know where else he could really go. You feel me? Because like he doesn't fit the Spurs. He's not fitting the Spurs. Every other team, we always have this conversation when it comes to point guards about to get moved or guards about to get moved. Like everyone kind of got their lead guard.
What about the Nets?
Nah.
Nah.
Cam Thomas, bro.
That's true. I'm trying to just look at the state.
Cam Thomas negates, his potential.
Yeah.
They would negate each other's potential.
Utah? Nah,
they could use a guard.
I like how Keontae George has been playing.
Yeah, but they could use him.
Honestly, it's not too many teams where he could go and be like
Orlando, Chicago, Utah. Pick one of your three if you're gonna leave us and be a starter.
Orlando, Chicago, Utah.
And if I was him, like if I was me, I would say, yo, of course stay. But if I'm him, I'm looking out for my money, and I'm looking out for my stats, and I could potentially win, I would take a flight to Orlando.
Utah. Yeah, Utah would be decent.
Him, Paolo, Franz, that's a team right there, bro, low key. Like, with the projection of how they're growing, bro, that could be like a 5-6 seed.
Yeah. And it's inevitable that he might, I don't know. I was going to say it might be inevitable. He might just be a 6-man forever.
I would hope not.
Because if he goes to Chicago, he'll be the guy because they're about to do that rebuild. But once they start getting talent coming in, they're probably going to look to move him.
Phase him out.
Yeah, because he won't be matching up with the timeline of those guys. So they'll probably end up sending him to like a contender.
Ooh, wait. I just thought of somebody.
What?
Well, a team. They love the point Scotty. I don't really like it, but what about Toronto?
I don't know. I really like what Schroeder's doing over there.
But let's be real, Justin. Is that like your future option? Like I'm talking like this is gonna be your guy for 5 years. Talking about 4 or 5 year deal, bro. You're really gonna pass up on that because you got Dennis Schroeder, who's what 33 years old, if I had to guess.
33. Yeah, he might be like 30.
And Dennis has shown that he's been off the bench and effective.
That's true. Toronto.
Or let him fight for it.
Yeah, let them fight for it. See how it goes. Same thing with Orlando. You'd have to fight for it too.
I wouldn't say he has to fight for it, respectfully. Maybe I'm biased. I don't think he got to fight for it on Orlando. Respect to Suggs. Anthony Black, like you said, they got to mold him into some shit. Fultz, bro, I'm sorry. Like, you're not a factor in this little lead guard battle.
Yeah.
I'm taking quickly over Suggs and Anthony Black right now.
It's such a weird thing to talk about because it's like I really don't know what team he will go to.
And I don't want him to leave. That's what makes it weird too. You don't want this guy to leave. That's how it is.
Yeah.
Go to Chicago. Get your numbers up.
Yeah.
And speaking of Chicago, Zach LaVine's on the way out.
Yep.
Praying he doesn't go to Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, please stay away.
Praying. Praying. But, bro, they're going to blow it up. Honestly, I don't know where DeRozan's going to go. With all due respect to DeRozan, he's the older player. He's a star in his own right, but he's the older player in this. I'm not really too interested on, like, where the fuck he's going to go, especially with his type of play style. I don't think he's really going to be helping too many contenders. Where is Zach LaVine going? Because if I'm not mistaken, the list of teams is Sacramento, the Lakers, Sacramento, Lakers, Spurs.
No Philly?
Philly, I think, was in there. There was like 6 teams. The Kings. That was the crazy one.
That was his preferred list?
Fuck. I wish I remember the headline. I don't know if that was his preferred list or that's the rumors.
Oh, okay.
But I remember, like, bro, I was so happy for Sacramento because they're like, content. Here's what happened. They said Spurs in another headline, dark horse, but it was like contenders. And it was like Lakers, Philly. Fuck. No, I just forgot the teams. Lakers, Philly. Whatever, you feel me? Oh, Miami, obviously. Every fucking time. Miami. And then I was so surprised to see the Kings, and I was happy. Because I'm like, damn, contenders, Kings? Good for fucking them, bro. Happy for them. Happy for them to be put in that conversation after all these years. What do you think is the best fit, and what do you think would be the most entertaining fit? Fuck, like, the deals. I mean, like, fuck, like what's going to match the money? They're going to make it work. Like, look at the Harden shit. They made it work, bro.
You said best fit and then most entertaining fit?
Yeah.
Pause.
Like, best fit to win a championship and what team would be most fun to watch?
Best fit to win a chip? I'll probably say maybe Philly.
Mm-hmm.
I like how he goes into Philly because I think at this point, Zach LaVine as your like third guy is probably the way to go.
So you would say you got to defer to Maxey.
Yeah.
Good. I would say the same shit.
I would, yeah, because I think Zach LaVine at this point, I feel like if he's your third or fourth guy, that's probably like the way to go. I don't really see him as like a second guy anymore. A lot of people probably call me crazy. I mean, we talking about a nigga who can't even hit his over against the Bucks. Like, are we serious? And like, I've bet on him to get 20 multiple times. He couldn't even do it. So, and imagine the playoffs, because that series against the Bucks was horrible.
Ugly.
Horrible. And then we got the play-in tournament. Yeah, he went off against the Raptors, and that's when that was around the time you said DeJounte was better than him, and I was like, whoa. And then the next game, he shit the bed against the Heat. Horrible. Like, it was bad. And so, just off of what I've seen, I'm like, I don't even think this guy could be your number 2. Because if he's melting down like that, you're going to be left, like, fucking wanting more. The Lakers are, like, the hottest thing right now. Like, talk about him. They'd have to send, what, like, D'Lo?
They don't want to send Austin Reeves, bro, which is so fucking stupid to me.
I guess that could work, too. Because, like, you don't want to keep putting all this mileage on LeBron, especially this early into the season. I saw they won last night against the
Because of
Blazers.
LeBron.
LeBron had to put up 30 fucking 5 against the Blazers, who was one of the worst teams in the league. That's the reason why it would make a little bit more sense for the Lakers, even though I'm kind of over it. Like, damn, Lakers, how much more shit do y'all need? But with LeBron being older, you kind of like, you see it because, like, all right, this nigga AD, some nights don't want to step up. Let's see if Zach got it tonight. Because at least if you got Zach, that's like a guarantee, like, 19 to 23 points that you're gonna get from him that you could substitute, like, because there's some nights you don't even know if you're gonna get 20 from AD. You might get like 16 with like 12 rebounds and like 3 blocks.
Yep.
So at least you have Zach LaVine, a guy who's as your number 2 at the least is gonna give you 20 points. So that could work out for them. Other teams, Miami, I don't know how I like it for Miami because just Zach's play style and like he culture, like, it's not really a lot of ISO. It's a lot of ball movement, a lot of second chance buckets. Is he willing to, like, I feel like his play style would have to sacrifice. Like, if he could find out how to get it in other ways, like, he's gonna have to get his points like as simple as possible. Like, cut into the basket, hitting threes, like being able to move off ball. Cause like those post touches, a lot of that shit's probably gonna go to Jimmy. We might see Bam on the block making plays. Like, you're gonna have to relegate to like one move, like go. Like, you probably won't be getting those ISO looks that you got in Chicago. So that's like more of a play style thing. I don't know if Levine's gonna like tweak his game that much. So I would probably say Philly and the Lakers best fit to win a chip. Most entertaining, I would say I like the Kings
Yep.
just to give them an extra punch because Fox was missing some time.
He just fucking dropped 43 though, nigga.
Yeah, he dropped 43. Respect that, man. So just to give him another punch because Sabonis, he's great. He has a lot of responsibilities, so there might be some nights where he doesn't have it offensively. So you got Zach LaVine to give you another scoring punch. I don't know what they'd have to give up to get him. It's what Harrison Barnes and like,
Yeah, whatever.
yeah. So
Fuck what you got to do to make it. Honestly, like I said before, like they're gonna make it happen.
yeah. So I think that would be entertaining. I think him on Philly would be entertaining too because
Yeah.
I think they could all like play together, like mesh really well together. And Maxi's having a great year. I don't think Zach LaVine is gonna take away from him. Obviously, he's gonna want his piece of the pie. And I don't know, they probably got to give up Tobias Harris.
I'd love to do that.
No, yeah, you do it because his contract's up this year. You probably don't want to pay him, so you just get him the fuck out of there now.
Nigga, if I live in Philly, I'll drive him to the airport. I
Yeah,
promise you. I'll pick you up at Wells Fargo. I'll drive you to the fucking airport.
yeah, we could stop in Camden, go to the.
Nah, said stop in Camden. For what? For what? Bro, I'll give him a wrapped up, one last Philly cheesesteak and be like, bro, take this with you.
Yeah, we could go
Remember us?
to we could go to D'Alessandro's, get a cheesesteak,
And send your ass fucking home,
and
bro.
then we'll take you home.
Well, not home, but send you ass to fucking Chicago. Yeah. Like, I honestly, I don't even want to repeat the shit that you said because you said everything I want to say. Best fit to win a championship, go to Philly, but with the mindset that I'm going to defer to Maxi.
Yeah.
Which isn't a bad thing because you guys will most likely take your turns on who's going to have the better night. You feel me? But more often than not, it's going to be Maxi.
And I think he would defer to Maxi because
he should.
Nigga, you was deferring to DeMar DeRozan.
Exactly. Like, respectfully.
Yeah.
And before I even go into like the whole thing, like, it's just crazy to me. It's not a dig on Levine. It's just like where we were, like, as where each of these guys were at that time. Remember, start bench cut Levine, Mitchell, Devin Booker.
Yo.
Every fucking day. Every day. It was the same shit. Just like throwback to this one. Before, like, he was Kawhi. Oh, start bench cut. Kawhi, PG, Jimmy Butler. And it's just so funny looking back at those conversations. And years later, it's like, wow, that was, in hindsight now, that's fucking ridiculous. Of course I'm cutting Paul George. Of course I'm cutting Zach LaVine. But back then, like, it was a true conversation. That's not to say Zach LaVine sucks. You feel me? He's a good player. But those two guys went on to be superstars. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. And kind of to bring in, like, what the fuck does that do anything? This shows, bro, you got to defer, bro. You're not at that level where you're a budding all-star. You're in your prime. You basically are what you are. What you are right now, you're not going to be anything better than that, which is not a bad thing. You're still a 20-something point per game scorer in the NBA. You got to defer to Maxey. Obviously, defer to Embiid. You will win a fucking championship like that. You will win a championship like that. Lakers would be the second best fit. Get the load off LeBron, bro. Pause. Like, it's tragic, bro. It's low key tragic. Like, we send this man out to score 30 plus points just to beat Portland.
The fucking Blazers, bro.
And I think Zach LaVine would really help out because like we all know, sometimes AD want to be on his bullshit.
Yeah.
Drop 30 today with fucking 15 rebounds. Next game, I'm going to have 10 and 6.
Yeah. And then Austin Reeves hasn't got off to a good start.
Another guy I'm driving. I'll drive you to LAX. I'm tired of this shit. Like, oh, we have to keep Austin Reeves. Why? When you could get Zach LaVine, who's way fucking better than him. Way better. Way fucking better.
Yeah.
Take him and D-Lo.
Yeah, we'll go to LAX, stop at Wolfgang Puck Pizza. We'll get a pie, and then we'll catch our flight.
Shit, pizza? Huh. Here's some In-N-Out, nigga. Here's some animal-style fries. Take that shit on the plane. You going to Chicago.
Nigga say
Get some Italian beef over there. Enjoy that shit over there. We taking back Zach. That's what we want. We want Zach LaVine. UCLA guy, too.
Yeah.
See, I'm a college ball fan now.
Yeah.
Go Gamecocks. You know how we rocking, nigga.
UCLA guy. He's not going. I think he's from Seattle, though.
He is from Seattle.
Yeah.
But UCLA guy.
Yeah.
But in terms of most fun. Also, though, honestly, let me take that back, because I would also argue there'd be a better fit for him than the Lakers. The Kings would be a better fit for him, honestly.
Oh, like contender-wise?
Yes. I would say that LaVine on the Kings makes the Kings a better team than LaVine on the Lakers, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. They would be the better team with Zach LaVine on it. And, bro, like you said, Sabonis, even though he's had a good couple of fucking games recently, of course, take the load off of him sometimes. And you know in the playoffs, as we just saw, like, historically, not even just last playoffs, but even in Indiana, unless you're a generational big, bro, you're not really doing shit in the playoffs, respectfully.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that with all due respect. Sabonis wasn't really on shit last playoff series. As we see in Indiana, he's not really on shit. It happens, bro. It happens. It's not a bad thing. Let LaVine and De'Aaron Fox just take over.
Yeah.
That's it.
I feel like Sabonis is like he's like that McDonald's cook who has to also go to the register, go to the, like, he's doing everything.
He's doing everything.
But like
He's not drive-through headset on.
He got the drive-through headset. He's making the nuggets. He's at the register. He's doing the Uber orders. Like, I feel like he's gonna not be good. There's gonna be one thing that he's gonna be ass at.
Yeah.
Like, he might forget your sauce. Like,
yeah. He's like, bro, where's my fucking sauce? Oh, my bad.
He's like, oh, my fault, my nigga. I'm the only one here tonight. Like,
yeah, I'm the only one here. Yeah, like, bro. I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
But I would like for Sabonis, another guy, to get some shit off his plate, even though he's not old like LeBron.
Yeah.
But De'Aaron and Zach LaVine, that's a fire ass 1-2 combo.
That's a good combo. And then
it's a fire combo.
You still got Monk off the bench. You still got Keegan Murray.
A lot of scoring, bro.
Ooh,
Imagine Pacers versus Kings in the finals with Zach LaVine.
Oh, that would be a stupid final.
That would be a
Halliburton be like, y'all need me.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. Yeah. Nah, fuck that, bro. Sabonis gonna be like, y'all gonna miss me, nigga. Wait, nah, he won't say that last part. He's not gonna say that last part.
Y'all gonna miss me.
He's not gonna say that last part. But I wasn't even thinking about the history. I was just thinking like, yo, all those games will end with 130 points in the fucking finals, bro. Yeah. Both of them is, bro. That over underline is literally gonna be like 260.5, and I'll take the over. That's how nasty it would be. But honestly, yeah, bro, get LaVine to Philly, Sacramento, or LA. Anything else, bro, you're doing him a disservice. I don't even want to talk about the Heat shit, because when Tyler Hero comes back, makes no fucking sense. Cancel each other out. Yeah. They just cancel each other out. There's no point.
And yeah, I saw some trades would be like, oh, would y'all trade Tyler Hero for Zach straight up? I'm like, no.
No, nigga.
Fuck that.
Stupid.
I'm like, I feel like Tyler Hero fits into the Heat so well. Like, his role, I feel like that is his shit. Like, they carved that out for him. Yep. And to implement Zach LaVine is like a whole new shit. Like, you fucking with shit now, they're already off to like a pretty good start. Don't fuck with it right now.
Mm-hmm. Now, you're already talking about Miami. Now we might as well segue in. 7-game win streak. Tyler Hero's been part of some of it. Of course, he's hurt right now. Can I just say, bro? I think we might have said it last episode too, but I'm gonna keep saying it. Bam, we are fucking proud of you for fucking listening to us. Bam listens to the J&J pod.
Nah, yeah, he does.
One of my sources actually told me that he's a big fan of the show. He heard what we said in the offseason. He said, you know what? These guys are fucking right. I'm going to be consistent offensively every fucking game. And he's doing it. He's really doing his shit. I think he's averaging like 22, 23 right now. And that's because every fucking game he's going, he's getting his shit. He's being more aggressive, you feel me? The fucking Miami Heat, they found they 2 random guys for the year. They got Jaime. They got Haywood. They doing this shit. Duncan Robinson is having his best regular season.
Are
regular
they
season.
random though?
You know what I mean, though.
Oh.
You feel me? Like, they're not high profile.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, hey, Highsmith was playing fucking playoff minutes last year.
But just, you know what I'm saying with that is like, these aren't guys like we've seen with the Miami Heat throughout the last couple of years. Even going back to Deion Waiters, like, he's not a random, but he low-key came out of nowhere with how much he progressed and how good he was. Like, we were shocked.
So basically, like, y'all wasn't expecting the production.
Exactly. But Miami has that every year. Max Strus, you could say he's like not a random, but did we expect him to be that good? Like, no.
No, those 2 niggas, that was like, whoa,
Gabe
what
Vincent.
the fuck? Like,
Gabe Vincent, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, both of those and holy shit.
For short, for
the LeBron
Hassan
curse.
Whiteside.
The LeBron curse is fucking ridiculous, bro.
Bro, how about this? Big throwback. I don't even know where this nigga is right now. Omar Yurt-7. Where did that nigga go?
Oh, yeah.
When Bam went down, that nigga was a lock for 10 plus rebounds.
Yo, where the fuck is he at?
I don't know where he is, bro, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's guys you don't expect shit from. Like, we knew what Jaime was going to do after his summer league and shit, you feel me? But it's still a surprise. It's still a surprise because the casual fans like, damn, who are these niggas? You feel me? The casual fans like, damn, who are these niggas? What the fuck? Who fixing their glasses and shit, wiping their glasses? Who's this guy in the Heat? Why does this nigga have 15? You feel me? Jimmy Butler, obviously, he's cruising, but he'll give you his 30-point games. I think his last 2 games he's had 30 points. I know last night he had 30. Well, 2 nights ago he had 30. I think the game before he had 30 as well. He's doing his shit. This team is looking wild, bro.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah, I remember in the draft when they picked Jaime Jaquez, I was like, wow, this is such a fucking Heat pick. Because in UCLA, bro, that he was a fucking dog, bro. He was nice at UCLA. So when he got to the Heat, I'm like, he's going to fit in so well. Hayward Highsmith's going to have a bigger role now because in the playoffs, especially in that Celtics series, he came up really big. But yeah, this team is doing... They started out kind of slow, and then they've been picking it up now. Tyler Hero's been having a big season. Hopefully he gets back soon. Bam, like you said, is having probably his best season so far in the league. Yep. And then Jimmy Butler is just quietly like lurking in the shadows.
He does his shit.
I feel like Jimmy Butler is like the big brother, and then Tyler Hero and Bam are like the little brothers that gotta go fight the bullies. And then Jimmy's just in the shadows. Like if shit really pops off, he's gonna come out.
That nigga's like the anime character where it's like that nigga just pops off like out of nowhere. He's like, damn, these niggas like actually need me to jump in right now. Yeah. Nigga jump in, crazy ass fucking power that like destroy a fucking planet.
Yeah.
And that nigga just goes back to being regular. He's like, all right, I'm chilling. You feel me? Like that's just the shit he does. He's like, oh, y'all need me to do the 30? All right, I'll drop 30.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all good right now. Y'all cooking. I'll chill with my 12 points.
Yeah.
The Heat, bro. Fuck, yo, they piss me off, bro. Like, they do this shit every year. But it feels like they're in playoff form in the regular season. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. And this is what I... Like, if I'm a Heat fan, this is what I would like to see for my team. Like, you guys... I don't want to see the Heat team that's, like, scratching and fucking clawing to get to the fucking play-in. But then you make the finals. Because then that just sends out, like, all right, what, like... Because that, like, when you're Pat Riley, it's like, all right, we might have to make some changes. But then once you go to the finals, it's like, all right, I'm not doing nothing because we just went to the finals. That's going to constantly set your team back. Mm-hmm. I feel like you have to have some sort of direction and consistency. Like this or the 2022 year, when you're the first seed in the fucking East, go to the conference finals, you're a shot away. That's kind of like what you want to like strive for every year. Not this, we're just going to half-ass the regular season.
Yes.
And we'll still get in, and then we'll just push. Because you don't want to be playing catch-up.
Exactly.
Because, yeah. Because I don't know, you do not want to be playing catch up, but the one advantage that Miami does have over all these teams is their exposure.
Yep.
Because that's the one scary part. Because like if they got to go into the playoffs and play the Bucks got the talent. But do I trust Adrian Griffin to outcoach Spoelstra for
Jeez,
7
no, he's
games?
a
I
fucking
don't think
shitty
no.
coach.
Do I trust Joe Mazzulla to outcoach Eric Spoelstra for 7 games? No. Same thing with Nick Nurse. Like
Nick Nurse will give him a battle.
he'll
bro.
give him a
Out
battle.
of everyone you name, Nick Nurse will give him the most
He'll give him a
problems.
battle, but like the track record we've seen, I trust Miami to beat Philly.
What about Coach Thibodeau?
I mean, Tibb. I mean,
On the defensive end.
yeah, defensive end, sure.
But on
But
the
like,
offensive.
offensive is like, I don't know. Tibbs is just like, I don't know. I wouldn't really, I would still lean.
Tibbs is like, get the fucking read. That's Tibbs, bro.
Not yet. The thing I like about Spoelstra is that like he gives all his guys a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a lot of coaches like they won't give like you might have a hidden gem off the bench and you'll never know. Eric Spoelstra, he'll give you that chance, and if you don't got it, he'll pull you.
He's got an eye for fucking talent, bro.
Yeah, he do.
And I respect that.
So-
And I'm happy you said that too. Just one last thing about the Heat before we go into the MVP of the week. There's no reason to set yourself back because you're so confident. Like, all right, you could be every team. We understand, bro. You came in through a plan. You made it to the finals as an 8 seed. We understand you're capable of beating any team in the East. But don't put that wear and tear on yourself, bro. We know you could beat Milwaukee and then Philly and then fucking Boston in 3 series in a row to go to the finals. Why would you do that, though, when you could carve out an easier path and just meet one of those guys in the conference finals rather than back to back to back those guys? It's fucking stupid. So I'm happy that they're taking the regular season so far more serious than ever before.
Yeah.
Bro, like, anything could happen in the plan. We get it. You could cook the Bucks in a 7-game series, bro. We get it. But when you play the Magic and the play-in, and for whatever reason, Paolo scores 37 and there's a lucky tip-in at the end, then what? Now you're home.
Yeah.
You're home.
They were a fucking Max Strus like game away
From going
going home.
So just lock up that top 3 seed, play against the fucking Magic in a 7-game series rather than like a 1-game off. Play, unfortunately, like a team that's good but not as great, like the Knicks or the Cavs in the second round, some shit like that. And then play one of Philly or Boston or the Bucks in the conference finals. That's so much easier than putting that wear and tear on, for example, Jimmy Butler to have to be on go mode from game 1 in round 1.
Yeah,
against the 1 or 2 seed.
He was banged up after that Knicks series.
Exactly.
We gave him a fight. Like, we lost, but we gave him a fight.
We gave him problems. Shout out to Q Grimes. Getting hurt on a plane, still getting a steal on Jimmy.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy.
That was fucking beautiful.
He looked like he got shot.
Yeah, then he looked like he got shot. He's like, oh. He's like, I still got to get my fucking steal.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, Miami, bro. I'm buying into them being a top 3 seed this year.
Yeah.
I will buy into that. I think that's a fair thing. I think they've realized, like, bro, there's no we can beat any fucking team in the NBA. But let's not beat 3 of the best teams back to back to back. That's fucking stupid. Yeah. We don't got to do all that shit. Now, Justin, it's time for my favorite part of the episode. The J&J MVP of the week. Got some guys in here. I got 4 again. Trust me, I always try to just stick to 3. It's so hard, bro, to cut them out. It's like trimming the fat, bro, but it's difficult. Trust me, it's really fucking hard.
Yeah.
LaMelo Ball, 32-7-6, 28-6-11, 37-5-5. One of those games against the Bucks, by the way. Hopefully he doesn't do that shit against us. Sabonis, we just talked about, 23-9-10, 29-16-7, 27-14-7. De'Aaron Fox, after coming back, 2 28-point games and a 43-8-7 game against the Spurs. That was just last night.
Yeah, that was last night, yeah.
And Tyrese Maxey, he had a 50 ball, but the rest of his week was a little bit weak. I didn't even have to, like, shout it out.
Yeah, because I was like, wasn't that 50 ball on Sunday?
Exactly.
Do you go from Sunday
I go from, because we record on the Saturdays, obviously.
Yeah.
If LaMelo Ball cooks and, oh, God, my nightmare, he drops 50 on the Knicks tonight, Saturday, that carries over. So it's
Oh,
anything,
okay.
anything after recording, bro.
Oh, okay.
So if there was a 1 o'clock game 2 hours from now, bro, if someone cooks in that game, you are eligible. So yeah, Maxi's 50 ball eligible. Honorable mention, KD's been cooking, bro. But I don't wanna like put too many fucking people in here. You feel me? Who is your MVP of the week, Justin? Because I think we're on level floor right here. We might disagree and have to try to find out how to give them niggas the fucking thing, the MVP for the week.
My MVP of the week is De'Aaron Fox.
Okay.
De'Aaron Fox coming back from injury, out the gate, just playing like it's nothing, and much needed too, because he's like the driving force for this team. And last night game, I was like, yeah, he's back.
He's
Like,
back.
Even the 2 games prior to that,
Happy.
even the 2 games prior to that, he was on fire. But last night's game was like fucking ridiculous. And we saw Wemby have a fucking great game. So I was like, shit, is Wemby gonna fucking close it out for them? But
No.
Fox was doing his thing. I considered LaMelo, but like his stats is good as fuck, but they fucking lost all 3 games. So I was like, nah.
Is that his fault though?
It's not his fault, but I'm like, damn. Like
Team his ass.
if he was 2-1 at least, I would have maybe gave it to LaMelo because his stats is fucking crazy.
I'm gonna start. That's a good point. I'm gonna start putting W and L.
Yeah.
To me, it doesn't matter, but just for the context, yeah, we should put W and L.
Yeah. So I'll probably give it to De'Aaron Fox.
All right. I would honestly give it to his teammate. It's a bonus. We'll figure out how we're gonna do this. Maybe we'll flip a fucking coin. But Sabonis has just been consistently really fucking good offensively, bringing down them fucking boards too, playmaking. I've been a big fan of Sabonis since after his first year in Indiana, because I wasn't buying stock in him when he first got there, when him and Oladipo first got there. But by that mid to late season of his first season there and everything after that, bro, I've been a big fucking Sabonis fan. I love Sabonis, bro. And he's been playing really fucking good. As we all know, he's always in contention for the best big, not named Jokic and Embiid. So I would give it to him. So what would you propose, Justin, to break this fucking stalemate?
I don't know. We could just put. I was about to just put parentheses Kings duo.
Kings duo?
Because we both got a Kings player.
That's pretty good. And then we could just be like, they could each count as one.
Yeah.
I could, they teammates. That's true. They'll share the love. They'll show their love with each other. I'm sure when Sabonis and Fox see this tomorrow morning, they're gonna say, you know what? Yeah, I'm happy with that. We get to share the award. I'll keep it in my house for a couple of days.
I guess Fox / Sabonis. I feel like if it's 2 different players for different teams.
Yeah, like if it's like fucking Brunson and Giannis.
I feel like that then it would have to come back to like the wins.
Yeah,
literally minute details on the stat.
Like, all right, you're both 2-1 on the week, but this guy won on an average a margin of plus 17. Some shit like that. Or even if, bro, what if Brunson is 1-1 and Giannis is 2-1 because Brunson didn't play enough games? He only played 2 games on the week.
That's another thing too.
We'll figure it out though.
We'll figure it out.
Fox Sabonis, we're gonna mail out the award to you guys in Sacramento. You guys figure out what you're gonna do during the week. Who's gonna get Monday through Thursday? Who's gonna get that Thursday afternoon or Sunday night? We'll see who gets it, But that's for you guys to decide. We just send you guys out the award. But guys, that's enough for J&J for the day. Justin, I don't even gotta tell you what to do, bro, at this point. You know what to do.
Yeah, if you guys are watching on YouTube, please subscribe, leave a like. The subscribers is going up. Shorts is doing well too. If you're on TikTok, please follow at the J&J Podcast. A lot of funny clips. People was laughing at me, cursing at James Harden. That shit was hilarious. Instagram, the JJ Podcast 1. Please follow. And yeah, everything's going up. And we appreciate you guys.
Oh, big shout out to big shout out to someone we know. Happy birthday to Dev. We're gonna start shouting out people. We're not throwing government though.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Dev.
Shout out to Dev. Happy birthday.
His birthday just passed. Next time you guys see us, post Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You already know how it is. And one more thing. I know you saw Jared Goff cooking.
Yeah.
I know you saw him cooking.
Yeah.
Give that man MVP.
Against the Chargers.
Give that man that. 2 of my favorite teams went against each other. Give that man the MVP.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Big happy Thanksgiving, bro. See you guys next time. Peace. Oh, and I'm sorry
Peace.
for saying that Sabonis would say nigga. I'm sorry.
Peace.